Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be going into the best teams and equipment for the new transforming Legends Limited Goku Black Rosé. This one was a real curveball, and it's kind of disappointing, I know, for a lot of people that they did not attach a Zamasu to this and even make them a synchro unit into Fusion Zamasu. But nonetheless, people are still very big Goku Black Rosé fans, and this unit here is pretty nice, so you're gonna want to know how to build him, which is why you're here. No need for any more talking, let's get into this video, man. Putting this out there because it's important to note that you can very likely leader slot this guy with other teams and get valuable outputs, but in this video I'm specifically keeping the tag specific to help with team building. But then if you have very overpowered characters who we all know are good, we got Ultra Margin Vegeta, for example, Turles, they are very much good options. Triku, Gotenks, you can put them with this guy depending on how the rest of the team is built, or build a team around them and then leader slot somebody else. You can go either way and you can get good outputs, but I'm just giving you guys the foundation with the teams depending on if you want to keep strict tags. But equipments do make a factor, so that's why you might want to keep a whole same tag type team. Let's get into the video now. Alright, so the first team we've got here is powerful opponents for Goku Black Rosé. You can see I'm using the yellow one, the base form one, the Zenkai one as a placeholder for now because I'm recording this prior to him coming out. If you look at the team here, I've also got a placeholder for Ultra Turles because I don't have him. So we've got Goku Black Rosé, we got Ultra Turles, and the third slot, who I also don't have but I didn't have a placeholder for, is the green Legends Limited Omega Shenron. That's just the choice I've gone with. And then all the Z abilities down below are all Z abilities for powerful opponent, but we've got a double Zenkai buff for the Goku Black Legends Limited Transforming Rosé. Said it in such a weird order, but yeah, this isn't the only team you could run, but it's 3-element team and I think it would work pretty well. You've got 3 senses of survivability. You've got indestructible with Omega, you got comeback with Turles, and you got endurance. Plus Rosé is able to cancel buffs from rising rushes and ultimate attacks, big attacks, so that's super good for the team. Let's go ahead and switch out now to character list and see what other options are available so I can put you guys on depending on what you wanted to use. First, I'm going to go through the characters I don't have because there's a lot here. So Omega Shenron, I mentioned him first. Broly, you could definitely put into work. Garlic Jr. is going to be a tanky boy, and he also has endurance, so if you want to consider using him, he'd actually be a good option if you have him. In the blue section, Kid Buu is probably the best option that I haven't shown, and if you really wanted to, maybe Ultra Janemba. Let me actually turn the ultras on. I was wondering why I couldn't see. Ultra Janemba, maybe him. That's about it. Going into the greens are not looking too great, but you have Evil Majin Buu, and like I said, I already mentioned Omega Shenron, so that would be your options there. Going into the purples, Golden Frieza, depending on your star level, he has the comeback as well that does damage, which is also good. I also mentioned Garlic Jr., but Ultra Broly, if you have his plat, you could definitely run him. Obviously, your yellow man's going to be Rosé, but if you wanted to double up for some reason, you could potentially run Super Baby 2 depending on your star level. And then in the reds, you know, you got Super 17, and I'd say that's about it. The reds are not looking too great. I already mentioned Broly down there. Powerful Opponents is actually a really good team for Goku Black Rosé. You would actually get a lot out of it, so if you can run it, definitely do so. It's stacked, I'm not gonna lie. Right, the second team we've got is Future. Future is a team that is on the come up, and you could definitely run this team. If we look at the bench, I've basically built it to be powerful opponent. So above Corrupted Zamasu would be Goku Black Rosé, and above Goku Black Rosé would be Vegeta Blue. You could also opt in for Mai. She would be a good option since you're going to be running Future. The leader slot could also just be anybody in general and it would work. For example, if you wanted to run double yellow, it could be Majin Vegeta, but like I said, I'm trying to keep it specifically tag related, and then you can just leader slot pieces based on what you have. But let's look at Future, man. It's actually pretty bad, unfortunately. Sparking Ultra Future's on. Alright, if we look at the blues, right, the blues are not looking good. Even if you wanted to try Sword of Hope Trunks and maybe Blues Zamasu because of endurance, both of them are your best choices. The green, this Trunks is getting one, and obviously Vegeta or Blue is going to be green. Maybe this guy might get a plat. I don't know. In the purples, not looking great. I'd say 14-star Cell might stand a chance, but he's not great. Yellow's obviously going to be Rosé. And then going into red, Corrupted Zamasu is your best bet, and that's saying a lot. Maybe you want to try opt-in for Cell, but he's not good unless he has Zenkai buffs. Basically forcing hella Zenkai buffs, and that's not optimal. when he is pretty glass. Like, he's gonna get one tapped. You can see Future's pretty bad, but you can make it work. You could put Rosé on, like I mentioned, and then leader slot somebody. And here you've got a HP buff for powerful opponent, and then you've got a double Zenkai buff for triple, in fact, for Rosé, and that would actually work out in your favor. Of course, use the pieces that you got, but this is just an example of how I could build Future. But it's way better to just optimize the leader slot, man. Just use the leader slot. The last team I'm going to be showing you is God Ki. God Ki is definitely a team you might want to look for. It's coming up. It's been getting buffed throughout the year here and there, but with Vegito Blue and Rosé being able to be applied to this team, it would work. On this team here, the two missing spots are obviously going to be Rosé and Vegito Blue. I've got a triple Zenkai buff for the likes of Rosé, and the Z ability on base Goku back obviously works for Vegito Blue, and then the two God Ki guys, God Vegeta and Kaioken Blue Goku, would obviously attribute towards Vegito Blue and Rosé, but Rosé gets the Zenkai buffs as well. It's basically just to put him on crack, but there's other options you can go for, so let's go into those. Go into the character list here. The blues are looking absolutely pants. I wouldn't recommend any of the blues. Green Vegito Blue is going to be your best man. God Goku second, and then obviously you got Evil Ken if you got him like high stars, very high stars. But the endurance on God Goku, it opens up doors, because when Rosé gets rushed or ultimate or any big attacks like that, he's going to cancel burst, which can keep God Goku alive. And the cover no is being attributed for the team, which makes God Goku look a lot better than he used to. Explosive green as well. In the purple section, not looking great, is it? Put the fries in the bag. Yellow is obviously going to be Rosé, but you also have UI, Gogeta Blue, and this Kaioken, I've mentioned him prior. Because of his plat, he didn't really get usage on when he got his plat, but it's just an option, you know. And then red, I've got Shin because he's like a debuffer. He can also seal a lot of cards, break combos. He's nice, you know. He's super useful just to annoy people. But yeah, God Ki is also somewhat viable, specifically because of Rosé and Vegito Blue. But of course, you don't have to just use it as God Ki. Optimize the leader slot. We got the staple Future equip here. If you want to get some strike damage out of Rosé, you can get up to 18% pure here, base strike defense and base blast defense here on the slot 1 and slot 2. This is the awakened version. So if we look at the memory here, you can get it from the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Drop, and then you can see here the unawakened version, which you're going to need to get to the awakened version, is pretty crappy. You can get it from the equipment collection normal Future and the equipment medal exchange shop. I mentioned this one here, it's really good. Awaken Behold My Perfect Divinity, base strike defense, base blast attack, health restoration, which Goku Black will really want. He heals a lot. Base strike attack and special move because the legendary finish is off the blue card. This is obviously the memory for the awakened. You're going to need it from the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Shop. Then if you want the unawakened version over here, you're going to need it so you can grind the awakened version. It's pretty crappy. You can see you can get it from the equipment medal exchange shop. This one here is also really good. Awaken Bestowed Hope. Special move, health restoration. You get strike or blast, and then HP at the bottom. HP is going to be super useful for this guy. This is the awakened version, so you're going to need the memory from the Zenkai Space Time Rush Shop, and you can get the unawakened version, which is here. You're going to need a bunch of them to awaken. It's pretty crappy. You can get it from the equipment medal exchange shop. Now, I wouldn't really advise for this because he's going to be more bulky, but this would be if you're building him offensively. You can get strike attack and blast attack, and you can see here it's a pure one from the dual coin exchange shop. You also get special move, but the ultimate damage goes to waste. It's for powerful opponents, so Rosé is going to work on him, and you can get it from the dual coin exchange shop, which I just said. Uncontrollable anger equipment. It's actually really solid for your powerful opponent team only though. This equipment here is also really good. I can't imagine a lot of people will have it, but if you want to grind it, you can get a lot out of this. So it's for powerful opponent Saiyan, which is Rosé. Base strike defense on the first slot, base strike attack, more blast attack, but health rest. What's wrong with me today, bro? Health restoration, 12%. Rosé heals a lot, so you're gonna want that. Memory from the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Shop. There you go. The unawakened version you're gonna need. It's actually not half bad, but it's not the greatest. You're gonna want it from the equipment medal exchange shop. If you're running God Ki, this one here is serious. This is a serious equipment here. I've got 3 of these. I love this one. Base strike defense on the first slot, base strike defense, base blast defense, and special move because the blue card is off the LF. Then you can see you can get lots of strike damage, up to 18%, based on having God Key or Saiyan battle members, but the condition is God Key Saiyan, which Rosé is. How do you get this? The memory from the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Shop. You should be getting used to this right now. The unawakened version, you're going to need a bunch of them so you can awaken. You can get it from the equipment medal exchange shop. If you're running God Key as well, this one's going to be super good as a pure. You get special move ultimate damage goes to waste, but you get some base strike and blast attacks, second and third slot, but you get defenses of both kind based on having 3 God Key battle members. So for God Key, you can make Rosé really tanky, and you can get this from the ultimate equipment collection for God Key. And just to end out the video, you got these 2 equipments here that they are dropping. This one here, equipment condition tag future, obtained from the ultimate equipment collection, and this one here, equipment condition tag future, obtained from festival hyperdimensional co-op on the reset. These are 2 equipments are definitely going to be good for both Vegito Blue and Rosé, so check them out and apply them accordingly based on how you're going to be building people. There are other options like I've showed you, but these 2 will definitely be something good. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. I tried my best to give you all the source so you guys can build Goku Black Rosé transforming unit. Zamasu really got snubbed. The more I think about it, it's like, damn, this was really a stray. Couldn't believe that they actually decided to just drop another transforming Goku Black. Toshi was even talking about this is the first time you can transform with Goku Black Rosé, as if the green one doesn't exist. But yeah, man, if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 200,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.